Okay, there we go.
So we're officially in progress.
All right.
Okay, so guess I'm Phoenix Tremaine, and I've had a production company for like over 20 years. Done some television productions, web series, and now I'm like the YouTube guy. So I've been pushing that, and I have my own streaming service. So
Okay.
before COVID, I started getting people lined up to come on the streaming service and start, uh, putting their shows on and their projects on. And then COVID hit, and
Right.
everything just came to a screeching halt. But
Mhm.
I like that I have a free streaming service that
Mhm.
people have the option of deciding if they want to pay or not, and also pay per
Okay.
things like that. So I want to get back to that, but
Mhm.
things are starting to get a little normal as we can get with COVID.
Right.
Um, I in particular enjoy being an independent filmmaker and
Mhm.
creator uh, because you have your full say.
Mhm.
The project is what you want it to be. You don't have a lot of insight or too many cooks in the kitchen trying to
Right.
create the same thing. So having one single vision, or if you have a group of creators,
Mhm.
collaborative group of situations where you can create what you want freely, without interference.
Right. Right. Right.
And the downside of being your own creator is that you have a smaller budget,
Right.
and you have to do a lot of bargains and trade-offs, and you just got to have faith that the project will take off and do what it needs to do so that
Mhm.
you will get your followers and to continue following you on YouTube. I've got almost 30,000 subscribers. I'm like 100 something people away from 30,000 subscribers, and I have a membership on there where I've got members that are paying to see me and hear me
Mhm.
talk. And so it's good to build your audience, even when you're trying to go for like the big dogs, whether
Right.
it's music or web series or movie ideas. One of the first things a lot of people ask you is, what's your social media? How many people are following you? Because they know how big social media is, and that
Right.
if you can begin developing your following online, then they know when your project comes out, you've already got people marketing and telling people, hey, go watch this, and
Mhm.
that you already started your fan base. you
Right.
know
Right.
some people can take that, run with it, and make a lot of money just on their own. And then
Right.
some people that they want the instant you know $1 million budget, $10 million budget, and to
Mhm.
be able to have that creative freedom of knowing that you have a lot of problems but money's not one.
Right. Right. Right.
you
Yeah.
know so then you have to also give up a lot of creative control because it's not your money. And in the end, just like a music artist, you may not necessarily make as much money as the people who invested.
Right.
You
Right.
But with the right ambition, you know, you can make a name for yourself, and then you start making money. But a lot
Right.
of it is really just getting yourself out there, whether you're independent or you're independent that want to be with a bigger company. So,
Okay. Okay. So do you think that being an independent filmmaker or having your independent company, do you think or know of the possibility of being known as like independent to, I guess you could say, one day getting enough followers, getting enough sales and money to becoming what's known as a big budget production company?
well, I mean, the truth is, it only takes one project.
Right.
It only takes one song. It only takes one project for people to go from never even hearing of you before to
Hmm.
celebrating you on YouTube.
Right.
There's a reviewer who's been reviewing for years, well
Hmm.
known, well respected, and he was able to do a crowdfunding for his movie, and he got like $10 million.
Mm. Oh
So
wow.
so it's like, you know, but he built up that. It took him a long time to build up that following, but he had close to a
Right.
million. Was he either has a million subscribers on YouTube or close to it, and then all
Right.
those people that have been following him, you know, they supported him financially. So
Okay.
it also gives you an opportunity for people to learn your personality and get to like you and want to help you, and essentially give you free money, whereas you don't have to. You know, like when
Right.
TLC did their album, their last
Mm.
album, they did a crowdfunded album. You know, and I
Oh
think they
wow.
raised up
Mm.
like $1 million or something to pay for
Mm.
producers and everything. And then people are getting mad because they're like, "Where's the album? You got."
Right. Right.
And then they finally
Yeah.
put it out, but
Mm.
it's a harder way to go,
Right.
but it can be very profitable because,
Mm.
I mean, you look at Chance the Rapper, you know,
Right.
how he did his own thing individually. Everybody can't do that, but
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, he did his own thing individually and then he exploded and then
Mm.
he was doing his own tours and everything, you know,
Right.
so without the help of some corporation or label or any of that, you know, but
Uh-huh.
it pays off, you know, if you're successful.
Right.
And if you're not successful, then it just becomes an experience and an
Right.
opportunity, and that you have to live with that, you
All
know.
right. Yeah. 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 Makes sense. Makes sense. But yeah, that's pretty much what, I wanted to go over because I'm actually finishing filming a short film
Hmm.
Monday. So with me doing the film production, myself, I was thinking about, should I try to do like what you mentioned as far as the crowdfunding and actually make a full length independent film, or should I pitch my film to the bigger companies and hope that somebody bites, basically? So I'm kind of going through that now.
Well, the easiest thing to do is do both.
Uh,
So,
yeah.
a lot of people for years have created short films to show their vision and their idea of what they
Mhm.
wanted to do, and they show it to their families, their friends, you know, angel funding, and then next thing you know, they got a movie. You know, they have enough
Right.
budget to make the movie. Going to there's lots of short film festivals where people are looking for the next big project. That's how we got
Right.
um, what was it, the one in the woods. Uh,
Blair Witch Project.
yeah, you know, that's
Mhm.
just people going to film festivals and saying, "Oh, I like that," and Steven Spielberg was like, "I'm gonna invest in that," and
Right.
then you know, because everybody loves the idea of Paranormal Activity, where I think it was like
Mhm.
$10 or $15,000 to make, and then it
Mhm.
made like $100 million. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
so
I would like that
it's
too.
nuts. Because you know some movies it costs $100 million to make, and they make like
Right.
60 million.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's always it's almost like gambling
Mhm.
on an
Yeah.
opportunity, which is why I would do both. You know, if I want
Right.
to go the route of attracting more attention
Mhm.
from people that are actually looking for projects. You know, I mean, Netflix looks for projects. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
HBO looks for projects, and they even and Hulu looks for projects, and they even have like short films on there uh,
Right.
on
Right.
those different streaming services. 'Cause I like have every streaming service, so so,
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Sound like me.
so yeah, I'll see the streaming services. You know, I'll see the short films and things like that. But the short film route is a way to get people to just see your talent and your
Right.
creativity and your vision, and to have them invest in it. And I would definitely do a crowdfunding. You know,
Mhm.
I would submit to Netflix and HBO, and I think Hulu has a contest for just that. You
Mhm.
know, and I also would research doing it on your own too. You
Mhm.
know how much, like, Netflix was used to be just mail-ins, mailing in
Mhm.
movies
Right.
before they went streaming. I mean, and it kind of just took off. So
Right. Yeah.
you just never know when the next big thing is. You know, everybody
Mhm.
was a nobody before they were somebody.
Yeah. Yeah. That is true. Yeah.
Yes. So I don't think there's really a wrong route, just
Mhm.
the best route for you.
Right, right. Yeah. So I think that's what I'm probably gonna do. I'm gonna, like you said, I'm gonna try both, see what works out the best, and see what works out first. So whatever comes first, I'll try to capitalize off of that. And I think I would still do short films, even if I got a big company. I would do like I would have a section of short films, and then I
Mm-hmm.
would do my full films and
Mm-hmm.
just whatever comes to mind. I think that's what I
Right.
would do.
Well, I
So
think
yeah,
it's best to just let your creativity just get out there and
hmm
do what it's going to do because none of us are getting any younger.
yeah, yeah, that's definitely true.
I've been seeing my
Unfortunately,
own mortality. You know, I gotta get moving a little faster on the things that I have in the pipeline. You know,
yeah, yeah.
so and I've had some successes. You know, I've even won an award at a film festival, and it
Mhm.
was amazing. Actually, you were in it.
Oh
But
yeah.
I took Thirsty, the web series Phoenix Remains Thirsty, to a
Mhm.
film festival. We won, and
Oh
it was just great seeing it on the big screen in a movie theater on a big screen. You
yeah.
know, it looked like a real movie. I was like, I'm really doing
Mhm.
something. You
Right.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it felt good. You know, to be in a crowd. You know, hear the crowd excited when they're supposed to be excited. And in the end, with the question and answers, I was felt sorry for the other people because everybody kept asking me questions.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
right.
but it just let me know I was on the right path. Then you
Yeah.
know, then there's COVID. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out a way to get around it because I know everybody else is getting moving again too. So I've been
hmm
doing a lot of Zoom stuff. Um,
hmm
you know, Zoom talk
Yeah.
shows and things like that. But
Yeah.
I'm ready to get back to web series and
hmm
getting my my streaming service to start producing more stuff because I actually have
Okay.
subscribers.
Right. Right. Right.
I get a deposit every month for the people who are wanting to
hmm
subscribe and support me.
Right.
So
Right.
don't want to lose that.
Yeah. 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 Definitely.
So
Yeah. I hope it. I hope it. You get everything that you've been trying for, and
yeah.
more success and all that.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
feel like you fail until you stop trying.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I haven't stopped trying. I just
Yeah.
I just slowed down because of COVID, but
Right.
now that's no
Right.
longer an excuse. Although
Right. Yep.
although I don't want to catch COVID twice.
Right. Yeah. Hopefully not. Everything will be good going from here on out.
Yeah.
So
And much success to you
yeah.
too. I'm glad you're
Thanks, man. I
there
appreciate
doing
it.
your thing, going to school, studying, and
Yeah.
making things happen.
Yeah. It's about time. It's about time.
Yeah, that's my
So
mantra.
yeah. Yeah. I definitely appreciate you, and I appreciate you taking the time out to give your opinion because you gave me a little bit more insight than I expected because I'm thinking about the whole film festival thing too. So once I get done the whole editing process, I'm going to, put the short film, I'll put it in the film festivals and I'll use that for, the trailer for my pitch as far as crowdfunding and all that too. So, you know,
And it
I'll
would
do
be
all that.
good if you actually were able to film the audience watching and showing their reaction to what you're seeing, like they do in commercials sometimes,
Yeah,
like with
yeah.
Paranormal Activity, where you see the
hmm
artist reactions.
Yeah.
That hypes
Yeah.
people up too.
Yeah. That would definitely be good.
So
Yeah.
thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. Yeah, we gotta do it again. I'm thinking to just keep, figuring out some other topics and some other stuff, just because,
Hmm.
not even anything to do with the school projects. So I'll figure some stuff out. But yeah, we
Well,
gotta.
I'm always up to help. you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, for sure, for sure.
especially somebody who's been in my productions in the past, and I
Right.
always like to give back when I can. You know,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, I
Cool.
definitely appreciate that. Yeah.
Thank you.
So